Okay. Have we started here? Let me check on my monitor, but everything seems to be working. Just let me make sure that all is correct and that my voice is coming through clearly for you fellas. Okay. Yes, it seems to be. I think it's a bit low, though. Let me increase my volume for the microphone just a tad. I think now is better. I think I'll increase it to the maximum level. I think that might be better. Let me check my volume here just to make sure it is correct. Yes, it is correct. I think it is fine. If my voice is coming in too loud, please let me know, okay fellas? Just to make sure. It's because I made the stream yesterday on my other channel, and but the impression I had is that my voice was too low, you know, comparing to the in-game audio. But let's see how it goes today. I think now it is better, I believe. So hello there, how are you doing fellas? Hello there Uncle Liu, Spyro, Análise, Migatuga, hello Migatuga, Sub Cowboy, how are you doing? And good day to you as well, Spyro. I'm glad to have you here. We are also here with Musguy and a lot of good people on the Miami server. So feel free to join with us. You can do so through the developer console on TF2, or you can add this IP to your favorites on the community server tab, on the favorite tab of the community server browser. So just copy and paste this IP here. It's also on the stream description, and come play with us. It will be a lot of fun. Hey, hello there GRV. Today you finally become premium on TF2. Oh, that's very nice. I'm glad for you, GRV. Congratulations. Nice, that's great. At least you get to have more room in your backpack. That's a very important thing, I think. It's probably the worst thing about being free to play is you don't really have that much slots on your backpack. So that sucks. I'm glad you are becoming premium. That's great. Hey, hello Bok. What class will I play today? Let me see. I'm already on the server, so feel free to join. Yeah, and today I want to try and play Pyro. I don't think how it will go because I'm on the Miami server as usual with 100-something ping. So perhaps it will be a challenge playing as Pyro. But let's see how it goes. I feel like going Pyro because they fixed a bug with the Dragon's Fury. That it seems there were some objects in game that would block the Dragon's Fury flame ball, and that's fixed now in the latest patch. So I thought it would be fun playing as Pyro with the Dragon's Fury. So that's what I'll try to do here today. So yeah, we are here with these good people, my friends here, Salgado, Uncle Leo, Musguy, Spyro and Firefly. So again, feel free to join. It will be a lot of fun to have you here playing with us. So yeah, let me start here. The aggression. Because I want to play with the Dragon's Fury. Let's go. And this is the same map we were playing on the beginning of stream last week. I think it is a skin of Kof... Come on, medic, stop jumping around. Yes. Of Kof Beijo, what's the name? Cauldron, great map. And Uncle Leo will be our map DJ as he was last week. So we'll probably have some fun here now. And you know, I don't know if it is just my impression, but it truly seems that there is something different with the Dragon's Fury projectiles. I know all they did was fix a small bug in regards to it blocking the projectiles, but I'm even working on a video about it, but I think that there's more to the update we got on this week, on the 16th, because I noticed that I'm getting better latency on all my servers. You know, for those of you who watch my streams regularly, you know I'm from Brazil, and because this is an international channel, I often have to play outside my region. So like it is today, I'm from Brazil, but I'm playing on a Miami server, which is located in the US. And because of that, I suffer with a lot of latency, you know, so I have a sort of a good eye for that, you know, when I'm having problems with latency or not. And even though I have 100-something ping here, it doesn't seem as bad as it looks, you know, in terms of the latency I'm getting. There's a Pyro trying to knock me out here, but you won't manage that, mister. Or miss, I don't know who was trying to knock me down there. So yeah, you know, ever since the update I've started noticing that I'm getting better latency. Everywhere I play, you know, I'm noticing less lag, especially in my region here in South America. I'm getting better ping on all servers, even on casual, and that really caught my eye, you know. I got interested by that, and I went to look up some things that I'll be presenting to you in this week's video, so I think it will be a very interesting one. Stay tuned for that. So yeah, let me see what else are you saying. Ah, Bok was asking what class what class I teach as a teacher. Okay, I thought you were talking about the in-game class here on TF2. I teach Portuguese. I actually teach, you know, how to read and write. Here in Brazil we call that redação. I think that a good translation to the name of the class would be writing. You know, how to produce texts. That's my class. Here in Brazil we call them disciplinas. That's my disciplina. That would be, translating literally, would be discipline. But I know in English you call them classes. So that would be, I'm a Portuguese teacher. So I teach people how to read and write in Portuguese. That's my thing. Hey, Pong Grenade, hello there. Nice to have you here. And Moose Guy is asking, have you thought about adding arena maps to the server? That's an interesting question, Moose Guy, and I thought about that previously, but I think it would be better to have servers dedicated only to arena mode. In Brazil, I have some servers, I have 2 arena mode servers currently, and they don't get full all the time, but often I see people go there to play arena mode, and I think it makes more sense to have those maps on an exclusive server for arena, because then you don't really disturb people who don't care for arena, and people, come on, the portal closed just as I was going through it. And also people who only care for arena mode can play it, you know, without interruptions. So perhaps someday I'll create some international arena mode servers, especially because for whatever reason, they are not in casual matchmaking anymore. I wish Valve would bring arena mode back to casual. It's better than pastime, in my opinion, that's for sure. Arena mode is an excellent game mode, I believe. So someday I'll open arena mode servers internationally. It would be neat for sure. But I don't think it makes sense to add arena maps in regular TF2 servers. You know, I think it would kind of disrupt the... come on, Medic! the flow of the matches. Because one thing that's not great about arena mode is that if you join an arena mode match, you can only run about the map if there are other people on the server. If you are alone on the server, then you are stuck in spectator mode. And for a regular community server, I think that's not very interesting, because it leads to people often disconnecting from the server. So that's my reasoning regarding that. Come on. Pyro there with the crits. So yeah, but someday I'll be able to open arena servers outside Brazil. I think that would be very, very good for everyone. Perhaps someday. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Tumbosun talking about the pumpkin bombs, that they are fixed. Only hits on pumpkin bombs are fixed. Okay, so that's what they fixed. Very interesting. I know it had something to do, Tumbosun, with something called an explosion entity or something like that. Entity explode. That's on the patch note, something like that. But I didn't realize it was about the pumpkin bombs. So it is a fix thinking about Screen Fortress. That's very nice. Very interesting to know. And Spycrab is asking if I'm able to activate critical hits pressing something in TF2. No, I'm not, Spycrab. It's just that on these Halloween maps, sometimes when you come back from the underworld, you get crits as a reward. I think that's the case on the map we're on Cauldron. Ah, this map is so good. I really like it. Gravestone. This is an excellent map. I really like this map here. I remember when it first released, I made a video on my Brazilian channel playing this game when it released, playing this map, and I had so much fun playing the match. And it was a video in Portuguese, so only my Brazilian subscribers and people who speak Portuguese, like Portuguese people and some African countries, would understand it. But I was actually surprised because the creator of the map, I don't know what's the name of this person, but I remember that they came into my video just to say they were happy to see me having so much fun with this map, because it is great. There's a part of this map, and he wants to do it. Let's do it. There's a part in this map in which some saw blades appear out of nowhere, you know. We'll see if we can find that, but I'm really hyped for this one. This is a great map, I really like it. Armin, this is here with us. Your Last Grape, Rika the Freaka, nice to have you here. Ellison as well. Froggy, nice you're connecting here, fellas. Always great to play with you. But I love this map is great. Hey, hello there, Mr. Hat, nice to have you here with us. By the way, Mr. Hat, I've sent you a reply on one of your comments here on my videos, because I need you to send me the link to your Steam profile so I can set up reserved slots for you on my servers, which is a reward for you becoming a channel member, for supporting me directly. Well, thank you very much, Mr. Hat. But I need your Steam profile link. So make sure to later on any video you want, comment your Steam profile link so I can see it and set the reserved slots for you, so you get access to your rewards. But yeah, glad to have you here, my friend. And by the way, thanks a lot for the support. I don't know if I had the chance to thank you directly like this, you know. So thank you very much, I really appreciate it. Very nice. And Alison and Rick are there on chat. Hello there, my friends. Always great to see you two come play with us. Makes me happy. What else are you saying? Let me see. Tumbosun is saying, people are mixing up the DF fix. TF generic bomb are just point entity that's used for explosive hardos. I think you meant to say hazards, I think it is. So that's it. Okay, so the Dragon's Fury isn't completely fixed yet, but it's something. It's a start. That's nice. Hey, Hovi, nice to have you here as well. I'm fine. Come play with us, Hovi, and Curly Patty as well. I'm bye for now. Okay, no problem, Curly Patty. But glad to have you here. Very nice. So yeah. Nankolu say, any special wishes for this Halloween, special maps or cosmetics? I wish we got spells, Uncle Leo. I think I mentioned that in a previous video, but I really wish... let's go to the underworld. I really wish we got spells on this Screen Fortress. And I'm dead here. Come on, Salgado, why did you kill me? So that would be nice. But you know, I don't really expect much. I don't think I really expect anything at all, but if we get spells back, it would be very nice. I know, Eureka the Freaka has a different unusual effect for Halloween, look at that. Very nice, I had never seen this effect before, Rika. Pretty cool, and pretty cool combination you got there, with the cauldron with those horns. Very stylish, very nice. But yeah, I think we'll get some cool cosmetics, Uncle Leo, because there's a lot of good stuff in the workshop, you know, recently. So I think we'll probably get that soon enough. But I have no expectations anymore. I think it's been about 2 or 3 years since I have abandoned all hope of getting, you know, cool new stuff on updates. Okay, I don't know if I really benefit from this, but whatever. I'm not a fan of this spell. You see the flying saw blades there? I don't know if I managed to see them. This part of the map is so funny. I really like it. I'm gonna die here, but it's okay. So yeah. Então Bolson is explaining more about the fix. If an entity... it was an entity Crash made years ago and got the TF2 team to put in the game because it's flexible in its use case. Okay. By the way, UEAK Crash is a great fella. I really learned a lot from his tutorial series on... Oh no, and I voted yes. No, I wanted to vote no. I don't want to okay, but we'll play Gorge. It's okay, no problem. I just appreciate this map. But you know, I learned a lot from Crash's tutorial series on making TF2 maps. Even if you are not a mapper or you don't want to make TF2 maps, I think it is a really good watch to kind of understand better how this game works, you know. It's very useful if you want to learn the ins and outs of TF2. I think you should check out his tutorial series on mapping. And it is also entertaining to watch, you know, so there's that, it's pretty cool. So yeah. Okay, Musguy. See you soon, Musguy. No problem there. And Oitu there, hello Oitu, asking if I played Bioshock. I did, Oitu, a couple of years ago. It's a great game. And I've just wasted my spell here. I don't know what I was speaking about. It's because I got used to pressing F because of my duck journal, you know, to make the quack sound there. I am Rika the Frika with the gifts there. As usual, pretty nice, Rika. Rika the Frika is very generous. I love when people do that, it's great. But Bioshock is a great game. I really recommend everyone plays it, you know, it's excellent. The sequels, I don't know because I haven't played them, but the first one is excellent. I really like it. So yeah. Iron Hobby saying he recently uploaded the trailer to that source to make. I helped him record the voice lines. Very nice. I watched quickly, Hobby, but I have to rewatch it to pay more attention. But I already saw the trailer and it's looking pretty good, you know. You can really tell you're becoming a very skilled animator. I think the quality of the trailer speaks for itself. Pretty nice. He died there. And I missed. Okay, but now I hit someone. I don't know who, but I hit someone. Where is health here? There's health there. Okay. Let's grab a spell. And I have here a spy. Weren't we dueling? I think we were dueling. But I'm not sure though. Suddenly the duel disappeared for whatever reason. But yeah, I forgot what I was talking about. I'm sorry, fellas. I'm trying to think about what I was saying, but I forgot it. I think I was talking about Crash, but I don't remember. About Hovian Sniper's SFM trailer. So yeah, go check out Hovian Sniper's channel because the trailer for his upcoming animation is looking great. Great job there, Hovi, for sure. Rick is talking about the unusual. I got myself a new unusual, Calamitous Cauldron. Pretty nice, Rika. I don't really like Halloween effects that much. I'm more of a Smithmas guy. What are you doing, Medic? What happened there? Hey, hello there, Hobby. Nice to have you here, my friend. But that one looks great, Rika. You know, pretty nice. I think it's a great unusual. And since Scream Fortress is coming up, it is very fitting. Pretty cool. I'm actually saving up a bit to do some unboxings on once Screen Fortress launch. I think it would be fun to do that. So keep an eye out for that. I'm saving a bit of money and I'm saving all my keys to be able to do a nice unboxing to see if we can get an unusual. Last year, I managed to get one. I think it was I don't remember. It was that hat with wrappings, you know, around it, like a mummy, something like that. You know, it looked good, but I ended up selling it. I ended up trading it for an unusual taunt. Yeah, I probably lost a bit of value there, but it's okay, I think. It was fun. And the unusual taunt I'm using a lot because of my collection of unusual taunts, so that's pretty fun. And this is the map that has the cart minigame. Let's see. Let's see if we can win here. I've never been good at this, and usually what happens is I fall down and die pretty early in the race. So yeah, I don't know where I have to go here. This is so confusing. TF2 wasn't meant for this. I know there is a mod for TF2 that's only cards, and Merasmus has appeared for whatever reason. I don't know what's going on, where I have to go, and I'm dead here. Yeah, that's usually what happens when I play this minigame. But okay, and now the match ended. So I never get to play this course completely, but it is funny either way. So yeah, very nice. And Ellison is saying, did you see a lot of new Halloween spells were being submitted to the workshop? It could be a great incentive for Valve to bring spells back if they remember them. Yes, I was talking about that, Ellison, when we were starting stream. Because Uncle Leo asked me what I'm expecting for this Screen Fortress. And I think it would be very neat to have spells back in the game. I hope they notice that, Ellison, and actually implement those spells, because it probably wouldn't be very hard to do, since the system is already in the game to have spells. And I think it would really push Screen Fortress this year to the next level, you know. It would be the best thing they can do for the game currently, aside from fixing the bot issue, in my opinion, would be to implement these new spells. That would be very nice. And that Pyro wants a bro fist. Okay, let's give Ellison a bro fist. We're matching clothes here. Very nice. You know, I didn't care a lot for this misc for the Pyro when it released, but now I'm really appreciating it. I really like it. That fisherman, you know, I think it's a jumper, that's how it's called, I don't know. And people want to play Slasher. Slasher is a nice one as well, okay. Let's do this. Let's go arming this. Pretty nice. Hey, Snacky managed to connect to the server. Glad to have you here. And by the way, fellas, this server is a dedicated one, so it stays running even when I am not streaming. So you can come and play anytime with your friends. You know, feel free to do that. It is a dedicated server. And if you want to have reserved slots on it, make sure to become a channel member here. I think from tier 2 onwards you get the reserved slots. So check out the reward tiers. But it's nice. I really appreciate having reserved slots. Out of curiosity, just so you know, there was a time when I hosted servers that I myself did not have reserved slots. So I kinda hosted the server only for people to enjoy. But the problem with that is, once you have to connect to the server to deal with some, you know, cheater or some bad actor that's in there, if you don't have reserved slots on your own server, you're kinda screwed in that regard. So ever since I've enjoyed reserved slots a lot. They are great. I wish, for example, that Uncle Dane would grant reserved slots to people on his crowdfunding campaign. I think that would be a great incentive for people to, you know, contribute. And so he would be able to host more servers. Ah, got Frog there, nice. The Man Melter is a great weapon. Great weapon. Every Pyro should use it. I don't know why I hit with the with the X there, but I did. Kind of a bad decision on my part. So yeah, what else are you saying, fellas? Let me see. Hello, Zezinho, nice. I'm Lippy. Hello there, Lippy, coming from the Brazilian streams. I didn't even know you had an English channel. Yes, I do, Lippy. I wouldn't say it is an English channel because I'm not from England. It is more like, I like to call it an international channel. So a channel for international audiences. Because when you say it like that, an English channel, it means, it kind of looks like it is only for people from England or something like that, or who are native English speakers. I prefer to look at it as an international channel. Yeah, that's what I meant to say. Glad to have you here, Lippy. I'm glad you found my international channel here. That's very nice. And Tumbosun saying, I recommend everyone to do some map testing TF2, a TF2 map. It's extremely fun, plus you get to learn a lot about map flow, layout, etc. Yeah. I agree with that, Tumbosun. I don't know if I'm pronouncing your name correctly, and okay, where am I here? I'm not sure if I'm in the right place. I think I went back with the teleporter. But yeah, learning how to map for TF2 is great. I made, I think, 2 maps myself, and I really get, you know, a different type of appreciation from community maps. When you start mapping, even if you're only doing it for fun, you know, only to learn something different and have fun, I think you really get to understand why maps are the way they are, you know, and to appreciate the work of community mappers. So it is a very good experience for sure. And it isn't hard at all. I think if you have any experience with, you know, playing TF2, you should try to make a map someday. It's a lot of fun. Pretty nice stuff. Ah, and I'm dead there. But I managed to kill Firefly, so at least there's that. So yeah, what else are you saying? Migatuga saying, what season of the year in TF2 you like the best? I think I prefer Mismas, Migatuga. Not only because of the feeling you get when it's close to the end of the year, but because it is my vacation time from school. Because I'm a teacher and here in Brazil, we get school breaks in July and in December and January. So in the year we usually have 3 months of school break. July, December and January. So because I'm on break, I'm on vacation, I think I prefer Mismas over Screen Fortress. I used to like a lot as well the summer updates that used to go up in June or July, because I was also on my break, and then I could play the game more and enjoy the update. What usually happens with me on Screen Fortress is that I have to grade tests and stuff like that, so I don't really have much time to just play the game and enjoy it like other people do. Ah, I hit the air shot there. I'm gonna die. Oh no, I'm not gonna die. Nice. But I hit an air shot there with the Melter. That's always a nice thing. Heavy, look behind you, Heavy. Ah, I hit there, okay, got Rika the Freaka. Let's see if I can heal here. I was surprised I hit that air blast, I wasn't expecting that, and they have a sentry. Rika the Freaka is there with the rocket launcher. Nakolil is taunting, I don't know what happened here, but it was probably funny. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Where is the sentry? There's a spy behind me. I think that red scout was a spy, I think. So yeah. What else are you saying there? Let me see. Uncle Liu is saying, I'm not sure about those spells. As a spell collector, I'm a bit skeptic about it. Yeah. But I wish they would get added, Uncle Leo. It would be fun. It would be a lot of fun. And Alison is asking, how have you been this week, Professor? I missed the streams for a little while, but I'm glad to be back. Yeah, it is great to have you back here with us, Alison, for sure, with your direct hit soldier. Nice loadout, by the way. And I'm doing fine, Alison. A couple of weeks ago, I was a bit weaker because of my COVID shot that I took, the vaccine. But now I'm completely healed and healthy, and I'm doing fine. Actually, I'm a bit more relaxed this week because we just ended a week of testing here in Brazil in terms of school tests and grading and stuff like that, because I'm a teacher that always takes a toll on me. And because the tests week ended, I'm actually a bit more relaxed right now. The problem is it's going to start again in, I think, 1 or 2 weeks. My students will have to make tests again, and then I'll get tired again, but it's okay. That was a nice jump and a nice shot from Salgado. Pretty cool. But I'm doing fine, Alison. Thanks for asking. I'm great. What else are you saying there? Frappman saying, hey prof, I recommend you play with the Dragon's Fury in a similar fashion to the direct hit. It's basically a slightly weaker direct hit, but with afterburn. Yeah, that's good advice, you know, Frappman. If I were trying to play properly, I would probably do something like that. It's just that when I'm talking, there's a teleporter here. I really can't play very well whenever I'm chatting with you fellas because I get distracted. And I don't pay attention to what's going on in the game. But that's very nice advice, Frappman, for sure. Hey Cartola, hello there, my friend. Nice to have you here. And Drown Leap is saying, Professor, did you know that cheaters that use Linux can't be VAC banned? Leapy, that's a myth, okay? I hear that a lot from a lot of people on the internet. That, you know, people can't get VAC banned if they use Linux to play TF2. And surely there are differences in how VAC handles with Windows, and I'm dead here, and Linux clients, that's for sure, because there are different operating systems. But VAC does work on Linux, and people can get banned if they cheat using a cheat that VAC detects on Linux. So that's a myth, Lippy. The problem with VAC is that VAC, it doesn't really work, you know, that's the problem. And proof of that is that you get plenty of cheaters running Windows as well, and they also don't get banned. So while, yes, there are cheaters on TF2 running Linux, and they are not getting banned, there are also cheaters running Windows, and they are also not getting banned, you know. So the thing there, the common factor isn't really whether you're using Linux or Windows. The common factor there is that Valve Anti-Cheat is rubbish. You know, it isn't a good anti-cheat, at least in the sense that it doesn't get updated as it should. So, for example, if I try to play with a cheat from, let's say, 2012, I'll probably get banned. But ever since that time, the VAC didn't really get updated in TF2. So there are a bunch of new cheats that are not detected, even on Windows. So, you know, that Linux stuff, that VAC doesn't work under Linux, that's really a misconception, you know. And I know that, not because I cheat, because I don't. I think it is obvious here how bad I play that I don't really use cheats, and I would never do that. But I once got a message from VAC, from Valve Anti-Cheat, saying that there was something on my system that was blocking or interfering with Valve Anti-Cheat, and I could not join secure servers because of that. And I had to look it up. Valve has a help page for that error message, so I had to look it up and try some fixes that are suggested on that error page, because mainly it's a bug in VAC whenever that message appears. So because I got a message like that, that's really proof that Valve anti-cheat is doing something on Linux machines. It is working. You know, it's not like VEC doesn't exist for Linux. It's not like that at all. It does exist. And it works. It's just that it doesn't work as it should. You know, it isn't a good anti-cheat. So yeah. And regarding that, you know, people also say that bot hosters run Linux because they can't get banned on Linux, and that's also a misconception. I can't really say why they choose to use Linux or anything like that, but I think they choose to run Linux because Linux is more efficient on the hardware. So they probably can run more instances of the software they use to run bots in the same machine. That's also why we usually tend to use Linux for game servers as well. For example, all my game servers and also Valve's casual servers run on Linux machines because Linux is more optimized. So you can run more services, more tasks on the same hardware. So that's a benefit of running Linux. So that's probably why they prefer using Linux, you know. Some people say that, for example, the bots don't work under Windows, and you know, for example, currently the software they use to run the bots is only available on Linux. That's true, but it could easily be ported to Windows. And for example, if suddenly Valve removed TF2 support for Linux, that's how you get bots running on Windows machines. You know, they would port the software and nothing would be solved, really. So that's an interesting misconception, you know, you brought up. I always like to talk about it a bit when it comes up here on chat, on all my commentaries, because I think it is an important topic. So yeah, for sure. And Lip is also saying that Valve should IP ban people. I hear that a lot as well, Lip, but that wouldn't really work because IPs for home connections are dynamic. So let's say I get banned by Valve, my IP gets banned by Valve. What I have to do to circumvent that ban is simply turn off my internet router for like 10 to 15 minutes. And when I turn it back on, my router will pick for me a new IP. So because IPs are dynamic, IP bans don't really do much. You know, the offender, the bad actor, could simply turn down the router and grab a new IP. So what Valve actually has to do is ban Steam IDs, you know, like it actually does. If there was a dedicated team to updating VEC for TF2 and doing manual bans and reviewing those bans, you know, if there were people doing that, we would not have the problem we have today with bots and cheaters and stuff like that. You know, all it takes is a little bit of effort, because if you think about it, that's how community servers do it, you know. Why are community servers generally safer from bots and cheaters? Because there are people looking after them and banning bad actors. So that's really what Valve has to do. It's not anything complicated if you think about it. So yeah. I don't know if it was a good idea to jump like this. People want to go to Snake Water. Let's take a look at the snakes. That would be fun. That would be nice. Perhaps I'll even enable no clip if we go to Snake Water, so everyone can take a look at the snakes. That would be nice. So yeah. Okay, let's try to make use of this. Where is the point here? We have there a demo man. If I could hit my shots, that would be nice. Okay, I threw the power there, but just died and Hobby killed me with a sniper shot. That's great. So yeah, what else are you saying there? Let me see. Cynex asking if he can add me on Steam. I'm not adding anymore, Cynex, because I have a lot of people on my Steam friends list and I don't even stay online anymore. But if you ever want to talk to me, come to our Steam group. The link is in the description, and leave a comment there, because I'm always reading those comments on this Steam group. And also here on the channel, you can talk to me through comments as well. I'll probably take a read and reply whatever you write there. So yeah, that's nice. Francisco asking if the map I made is in the server. Yes, it is, Francisco. I think it is called Cantara, if I'm not mistaken. Let me see here. I made 2 King of the Hill maps. Let me see. It's on the workshop ones here. Where is it? Here, Kof Cantara, this one here I made myself. And Kof Seas I made myself as well. The one I think is better is Seas, this one here. But Cantara is the first one I made, and it is also in the server rotation here. So yeah. And Uncle Liu saying, Mismas, you say, were you a good boy or a naughty boy? What will Santa bring you? Have you written your wish list yet? I miss a lot, Uncle Liu, when Valve used to hand out nice and naughty crates, you know, for cosmetics and for festive weapons. That was a lot of fun. I think I've been a nice boy, I imagine. I can't think of anything naughty I made. So yeah. Salgado wants to tell me something? Go ahead, Salgado, feel free to write there. And Hovi wants to duel. What else are you saying? Let me see. Probably saying the community is just brain dead to the point everybody gets hyped because of new nature and wildlife preservation measures in a single map. I love it. I don't think people are brain dead, Frappe Man. I think they just found those snakes cute, you know, and they are cute. They're lovely. I think that was it, you know. They look great. They're cute. That's all there is to it. And Delta is saying about Linux. Linux is just easier to automate stuff and create reproducible OS images, both for hosting bots and for hosting servers. Yes, that's true, Delta. And you know, the thing with Linux is you can actually legally distribute those images. Because if, for example, you create a customized version of Windows and you decide to try and distribute it freely on the web, you can't do that. That would be piracy, you know. That's how you get Microsoft... come on, Scout! That's how you get Microsoft knocking on your window, on your door with a lawsuit. But with Linux you can do that. Because Linux is free and open source, you can distribute customized versions of Linux. So that's also probably a reason. You know, Linux is great. Everyone should love Linux, in my opinion. It is the future of computing, and Valve would agree with me in that statement. The Steam Deck, for example, the console they are launching, will use a Linux-based operating system, SteamOS 3.0. So that's a very nice thing. Okay, let's grab a... I still have a spell here, let's use it. And now grab another one. I'm sad I didn't manage to hit anyone with that. Perhaps I can help... I think it's because Erasmus is here, I can't hit people. We are on break. Okay, so let's kill Erasmus here. This is a map that I don't really enjoy that much, you know. It is a good map and everything, but I think Merasmus really annoys me on these maps. I don't really like Merasmus as a Halloween boss. I think, for example, Monoculus or the Horsemen are way more fun to play against or to play with. Okay, where is Merasmus? Ah, he's there. Okay, I have to explode him. Let's go. Very nice. Let's hit him here to do a lot of damage and hopefully kill him soon. Okay, where is Merasmus? Where are you? I don't know what are the voice lines that Soldier says about Merasmus. I wish I could recite them, but I really can't. Okay, where is Merasmus? There he is. Okay, he'll be killed now. He's dead, and now we can go back to killing our friends, I imagine. Yes, we can. Come on, there was someone on fire here. And Hov is trying to get me with the Bushwaka there. No, sir. Okay, let's cap this point. There was a spy running around here. Somewhere. I have the Uber spell that will come in handy. And let's cap the point here. Okay. Where is the enemy team? Where are them? Were they in the underworld? I think they were. That's why they suddenly disappeared, simply. Okay, yeah, they were in the underworld. You can see there are a lot of high tier spells there. And the skeleton, let's use this Uber spell here. I hate these little skeletons, they're so annoying. Because they block your movement, you know. So annoying. Let's go away from them. Let's try to escape here. I need some healing. I am Francisco saying that Seas is a very good map. That's my map. Thank you very much, Francisco. You know, it's a very simple map. I had no ambition of it getting into the game or anything like that. I really just made that map for fun. And I really enjoy how it turned out. I think it's a very fun map to play in. So yeah. And what else are you saying there? Tumbosun is saying, yep, the efficiency is the main reason people use Linux. I swear these myths are easily propagated in the TF2 community. Plus you got my name right. Ah, very nice. I'm glad I did it, Tumbosun. Very nice. Yeah, and that's true, you know, myths are easily propagated. I think that's why as content creators and community figures, let me waste these spells here because I don't like them. That's why I think as content creators we have to address them. I think it's very important to do that. So yeah. Megatuga asking, what is the most underrated and most overrated TF2 game modes? I think that Payload is a bit overrated. I really like Payload, but for some people it's the only game mode they play, you know. So I think Payload is overrated. And underrated, I think I would have to say Payload Race. Payload Race, when properly played, you know, when both teams are trying to do the objective of the map, is a lot of fun. I really like it. For example, there's that map Payload Race Nightfall, Payload Race Pipeline. Those are excellent maps and a lot of fun to play on. The thing is that Payload Race kinda became a joke game mode because of High Tower. So that's why I would say it is underrated. When you play it properly. That's what I mean. When being properly played. So yeah. And Spy asking what I think about snakes. I don't really like snakes, not at all. I can't bring myself to like snakes. I know that there are some people who have snakes as pets, and I have nothing against that. People can have whatever pets they want to, but I don't know, there's something about snakes. And I think it's probably because they are a hazard for most people. I can't bring myself to like them. But these snakes on Snake Water, I like. They are cute. Those snakes I can appreciate. So yeah. And what else are you saying there? What else? Let me see here. Uncle is talking now, we can go back to killing our friends. Oh wow. Yeah, that's one of those TF2 quotes that out of context do sound really bad. Yeah. I meant that only in TF2, okay fellas? Only in TF2. Thanks a lot, Armain. This Armain is really helping me out here. Very nice. And you see, this map it lasts forever, it doesn't end. For a King of the Hill map, it's a very long map, and I think that has to do with Merasmus. It's kinda annoying. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, where is the enemy team? We have skeletons here. Let's get rid of them. But again, I'm actually managing to play pretty well considering I have high latency. I killed that skeleton king. Ah, but I got the rat power up. I don't really like it. Ah, but I can jump very high. I didn't know this, and I'm dead. I didn't know this spell did that you could jump, you know, like forever. Perhaps I've been using it wrong all this time. I think I have. Hey, hello there, Sap Cowboy. Glad to have you here. Nice, very nice. And Lip is saying that he also prefers the horseless, headless horseman, but still likes Merasmus. Hey, you know, Merasmus is a funny guy, but as a gameplay mechanic, I don't really like Merasmus that much. I think he only really works on his original map. You know, the Halloween version of... I forgot the name, of Lakeside. What's the name of that Halloween map? I don't remember. Ghost Fort, I think it is. In other maps, I don't really think Merasmus works that well, you know. He kinda disrupts the flow of the match, and not in a good way, in my opinion. Different from the horseless, headless horseman, and from Monoculus. So yeah. And where is the enemy team? I want to target the enemy team somehow. Where are them? Okay, there's but now I'm all out of crits now. Speaking is hard. Okay, let's throw Monoculus there. Damn, this is one of my favorite spells. I really like it. I think it's very useful to have our portable Monoculus, as you can see. Yeah, escape into Monoculus site, medic. Okay. And the real Monoculus is also here. Nice. Let's go find him. There he is. This is a Halloween boss I actually enjoy. I think it is a lot better because, you know where he is. You don't really have to go looking out for him, and all you have to do is shoot him a couple of times and all's good. So I jumped wrong there. Okay, air strafing, saving the day there. But I really like Monoculus. But my favorite one has to be the horseless, headless horseman. It is a lot of fun. Okay, and I have here this one I use to jump close to him. And let's get into the underworld again. You know, this, again, as I was talking about, I think this is a more satisfying gameplay loop, you know, with Monoculus than with Merasmus. Okay, so where is that eye? Okay, here he is. And he went again. And now I have the skeleton spell. I don't think it is very useful right now, but... Can I get that? No, I could not. Okay. Don't even know why I tried. Perhaps if I were a scout. And Zessin is laughing there. I tried at least, I tried. So yeah. And Alison is asking if I have ever played Sonic Adventure. Yes, I have, Alison. I'm a huge Sonic fan, by the way. I've been playing Sonic on my Sega Genesis ever since I was a little kid. And I think I've played most Sonic games. I haven't played Sonic 06, I haven't played Sonic Unleashed, I haven't played Sonic Colors, but other than that, I think I've played them all. Sonic Forces I haven't played as well. Sonic Lost World, perhaps I haven't played all Sonic games, but Sonic Adventure is one I hold dear in my heart. I really like it. I have the original disc for the Dreamcast here, and I used to play it on the Dreamcast while it was still working. Sadly, my Dreamcast doesn't want to read discs anymore, and that's very sad, you know. But I really like Sonic Adventure. It is a great game. Adventure 2 is also great, and those are excellent games. I think my favorite Sonic game of all time... That's a hard one, but I think I would say Sonic Generations. I think Sonic Generations got a lot of things right, you know. And it was really a great way to celebrate the Sonic franchise. I think it was when the franchise made 20 years. I think that's it. So it is my favorite Sonic game, but Sonic Adventure is right there in second place. I really like it. And on the Dreamcast, it is, in my opinion, the best way to play it, because the game was programmed with the Dreamcast controller in mind. You know, the analog thumbstick from the Dreamcast controller has some quirks that are hard to replicate in emulators or in the Sonic Adventure DX version. So I think the best way to play it is on the Dreamcast, in my opinion. So yeah. And I'll be ending stream soon, fellas. I'll just take a moment to activate no clip here on the server so you can check out these snakes there. So let me go into my terminal screen here so I can activate no clip so we can take a look at the snakes, and then I'll end stream and deactivate no clip so you can keep on playing on the server if you want. So let's enable SV cheats. Yes, SV cheats is enabled, and I think I should be able to use no clip here on console. If you want to do this, all you have to do is open your TF2 console. Let me see if my screen is open as it is. And type in no clip, as I'm doing there. No clip, as one word. And now you can fly around in the server and we can check out those snakes. So where are them? I don't know exactly where they are. Where are those snakes? Where? Do you fellas know where the snakes are at? I know there are some under the midpoint here. You see? They're so cute. I really like their derpy face like this. I really like them. Very nice, these snakes here. But there's another spots. I know they are also in a waterfall or something like that. Where is it? Where? Ah, here it is. Here, fellas, here. For anyone who's looking, here it is. It is here. You see? On these waterfalls here. Yeah, fellas are coming to blue second. Yes, here they are. The little snakes. Yay, snakes in the water. In snake water. Pretty nice. And by the way, they were not added in this last update. I think they are in this map ever since June or something like that. It was just that these last patch notes mentioned something about them. So this last update didn't add the snakes. It just took notes that they are in game now. So yeah, pretty nice. So derpy. I love them. They're great. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed, fellas, taking a look at the snakes. I'll now disable SV cheats here on the server, so you can play properly if you want to. So yeah, now SV cheats should be disabled. Yeah, it is disabled, and you can play properly if you want. But I'll be in this stream right now. And again, thank you very much, fellas, for passing by and checking out my stream, playing together and talking about random stuff. I really appreciate that. Let me see what else you are saying there, just so I don't miss anything. And GM Construct is asking if I think Screen Fortress will be anything notable this year, like how Smithmas 2020 had more content than usual. I hope so, GM Construct. You know, a couple of weeks ago I was very, you know, disheartened by it. I don't think I would think that Screen Fortress is going to be anything remarkable, but I'm a bit more hopeful now because of this last patch, and I hope it is. It will be great if it is like Smithmas last year. I really hope that is the case. So yeah, fellas, I think I'll end stream right now. And Box asking, why do I only do 1 hour streams? There's a good reason for that, Bok. Actually, two good reasons. First, because I don't really have much time to stream, so I have to kind of limit the time I use for streaming because I have to do other stuff. But mainly because if people know I'm going to stream on a particular time frame, you know, from that time 1 hour, we have Professor stream on Old School TF2. it becomes sort of an event that people kind of wait for it on the week, and they try to come play with me, enjoy stream if they enjoy my company and my content. So it makes the stream into a community event, and I think that's a better way to handle it than if I stayed streaming for like 3-4 hours. There are some people who stream for 8 hours straight, and I would not be able to do that physically. But I think the problem with that is creates the mindset that, you know, streamer X will be streaming for 8 hours. I don't have to check him out now. I can check him out later because he will be streaming for a while. And if I make my streams 1 hour long only, I think that we create more of a sense of I have to go participate now. And that brings more people to play with us, to talk together, and then suddenly streaming is a lot more fun that way. So that's really why I do it like this. I think it is a better way to handle streams. And there's a better chance that you can watch a stream from start to finish, you know, because one thing that really frustrates me about streaming is that because some streamers that I enjoy stream for so long, for 2, 3, 4 hours at, you know, straight, I kind of get frustrated that I won't be able to watch the whole stream. And when they keep it short, like 1 hour max, I can watch them from start to finish. So there's that as well. I think it makes the stream more, you know, appreciable, more appreciable, more enjoyable. That's what I mean to say. So yeah, fellas. Your trailer, Hobby Sniper, is looking great, you know, excellent work there. I'll go watch it again, paying a bit more attention and leave you a comment there. But I already watched it quickly, and I think it is looking great. It will be a pretty nice source filmmaker. So yeah, fellas, thank you very much for passing by. Hope you have a great evening as well, Ellison. And all of you, it was a lot of fun. As Uncle Leo is saying, I'm glad you got to play together, for sure. And I hope you have a nice week. Stay tuned for my video this week because it will be very interesting. I think you'll really appreciate that video. I got some, it's not secret stuff, but it's stuff that got into TF2 in this last update that I didn't see people really talking about. So keep an eye out for that. It will be a nice video. I'll go work on it right now to try and release it on Tuesday. I don't think I'll be able to do it for tomorrow, but probably on Tuesday I'll be able to release it for you. So keep an eye out for it. It will be nice. See you next time, fellas, and bye-bye. I love all of you. Stay safe and have a nice week. Bye-bye, everyone.